There's still a lot of time for Movistar Riders. Davy G's got the grenades once they finally commit to something.
Man, this is so tough for m0NESY though. He has no assistance right now. He's about to spot them, but he might need some help here.
Well, the help won't come fast enough. The grenades are through to the back of the bomb site as m0NESY gets dropped. 4v5 retake. That bomb is going to get planted, which means G2 will more or less need all the kills here. No faster fuse coming up this time. Nico having a look-see. Martinez by the mortar. They're starting to swing now. Big fights on the way. Sourcel in that short position. We mentioned him before the match began. He's got a multi-frag looking for his third. Martinez will steal it, but then Sourcel will get the last one as well. Measures are always good, especially when you've got contrasting ranks between these two teams. See how Movistar do. Nico in a Desert Eagle. We've got so many highlights from him already. Movistar unable to respond to that, and he's fishing for another one. Nico's found two, and m0NESY is going to pick up the slack. Again, we spoke about the measures. These are the rounds you have to win. This is a bad omen for Movistar to have so many problems so early. 1 versus 4 after winning the pistol. Mopos doesn't even have the range with this MAC-10. JKS will finish him off as well.
In their streak that they've been having, in their great form as of late. And this round was kind of just a heat check for them. See who's going to land the deed shots. That's the adjustment from Nico. And then this from m0NESY. I think m0NESY can feel that fact. I want to make some money, try and get that AWP as soon as possible. Oh, we heard that. Yep. That's going to be free. Be a couple more freebies here. Mopos tries to be cheeky, but m0NESY is farming that cash. Not quite the ace. Nico stole it. He's rotated away because of that weakness towards the A bomb site. And that leaves this mid position very vulnerable, and JKS specifically having to watch between B and mid right now.
That's exactly what they needed. JKS with a two-man spray down. G2, 4 versus 1 now. Sourcel in the clutch, who are still empty-handed after the pistol round.
What a reaction from G2. Be sure to duck away this time as well, as that hero AK wants to get involved early.
Gonna use his teammate as bait. He's found the first one, but now that AK's been dropped, Alex is on the way to pick it up, looking for his first kill. This might be the round. Martinez again, putting the crosshairs away, giving Alex the space to find 2 kills. Only 2 players remain for G2 now. This looks promising for Movistar. Dodging the grenades as well. Only Davy G has armor in what remains of Movistar. Alex needs to stay alive. Davy G trying to buy some space again. The only man of armor. The only man who maybe can take a bullet. Avoiding Nico, who goes down to Alex and that AK once again.
Instantly runs up towards B, and even when it is just the 1-for-1 from the position he was in, spots out Mopple's back, happy with the man advantage.
All those HEs have come and gone then for G2. Not too much damage done, but that is so much information. JKS dropping the bomb carrier with 16 seconds left. They can full rotate. He will be traded eventually. Martinez and Alex remain. And now it is just Martinez who will be the last one to fall. G2 exploiting the slower pacing of Movistar Riders. Makes Movistar a little more aggressive towards the early stages of the round. And that puts them at an advantage for the time being. That smoke has come and gone now. And m0NESY can be barbecued again, or can he? There goes the Molotov, but Davy G will do it with the AK. 4 on 3 then.
So if they get stalled here, they could be in trouble, but it looks like that bomb might cross safely. Oh, it was the player low, fake planting, but he ducks away from the nade. Now the flash in for HooXi, trying to create some chaos. He will be traded, and it looks good for Movistar Riders as JKS is so far away.
Movistar now will be trying to re-aggress, but how painful might this be? What kind of setup might they be walking into? 1-for-1 will be in their favor, but with 40 seconds left, can they set up the rest of their rounds? They've still got m0NESY to deal with at range after dealing with Nico up close.
Yeah, it's buying more time. m0NESY was scoped in on that ramp position. They had to force him away. They spot he's gone back, but they just spot JKS, and HooXi also here with a spray. Finally gets traded, but Martinez has to book it to this B bomb site.
19 seconds to plant that bomb. Down to the 1v1 now. Orb versus Orb. Manasee's close. Goes for the bait, but Manasee's a non-believer. 11 seconds. Does he commit to this bomb plant? Smoke is up. Manasee changes his position. If he focuses on Manasee's right-hand side, Manasee, then he knows Martinez has to be on the left. The scope will give him extra information. But Martinez has a great angle. The crouch peek won't come fast enough, and the clutch is here for Movistar. In most cases, might be worth 2. Of course, we can never count out G2 with Desert Eagles, and they're not there just yet. Still, G2 won't sit down and play a passive game, a reactionary game. Being proactive, tying up the numbers, showing presence towards B, immediately heading towards mid now. HooXi with an off angle, walking into JKS, and HooXi, if he needs to, can play off of that. Catching the bomb carrier, going for a spray, that's a lot of information. 35 seconds left, they know where one of the remaining 2 players is, and the bomb. Davy G has to make a play now, but you can see G2 with all this info are repositioning. JKS has been so active in this round for G2, moving all over the map now. Could be the problem for Davy G now as he looks to swing on short here. Molotov on the side, bomb drops, and JKS will be there to finish off the job.
Now it is pistols for Movistar Riders. Should be an easy one here for G2. Timing awkward against Hunter though, he could go down here.
They are lining up for HooXi. That is the beauty of the M4A4. You've got rounds for days.
Flash thrown out. Might give Movistar Riders an idea of his position. They do indeed molly. Meanwhile, oh, the boost has been toppled entirely, and Manasee only able to get 1 kill. That is a massive entry onto the site for Movistar Riders, and they keep going. What a clean site take. We did see G2 run that same boost earlier, but it wasn't really dealt with as easily. This time, look at how prepared they are for it. They're ready for that spam down below.
G2 have got some incendiaries to delay while this play comes in as well. So much info for HooXi. That will allow a greater focus on this side. Manasee going for the flick there. Martinez with 2 though. Down goes Nico. Hunter picks up the AWP. There's a big swing from Davy G. No trade fragger. Alex focusing on CT in the meantime. He's seen the bag off the shoulder of Moppos and the bag. Oh, he's shot the bag. I said it wasn't a hitbox. And there's your example. Great round from Movistar Riders.
As you said earlier, though, can't count G2 out with the pistols. Nico having his best game so far. And that's not going to help him either. Shot through the smoke.
Showing a little too much arm there, HooXi. Seems this last one might not go their way. Manasee, the only Desert Eagle in this 3 versus 5. Still doable, though. But the chances are slim. Hunter is here as well. Ooh. A footman Hunter. See some toes. JKS and Hunter remain then. There's so much time for Movistar here as well in this 5 versus 2. But if Hunter can find the right players, then maybe these numbers could change quickly. Martinez holding the angle. That reload for Davy G maybe ended up being a bait. Did he hear the connection there? Well, they've seen JKS now. That bomb's in an awkward position. They've pretty much got to take this fight against JKS, but they are much better equipped. That will be the last frag then from Moppos. So, after an up and down start for Movistar, they lead at halftime on their pick of Vertigo, but the job is only half done for Martinez and for Sorsel.
Nico's just full lurking with that P250 on the other side of the map, but his teammates are going to pop into B. Oh, great counter flash, or maybe a team flash in there from HooXi. Finally, trades coming back, but Moppos is towards this bomb site, stalling them.
Not just storming a site and going for it, and again, Nico is hard lurking, 50 HP, spots Davy G looking for info. Davy G is carrying the kit, and he's got a lot of players coming his way. He is the meat in the sandwich, unbeknownst to him, and down he goes. At least the kit's close, but Moppos has so much to do. So I'm not planted just yet. Now it is Water Elemental P250. It'll have to be like a fire hose on these last 3 players. Like an anti-riot cannon. Sending them away. HooXi and Nico, have a look at this positioning. These angles are perfect, and there is Nico and that P250 for the last frag. All-important pistol round won by G2.
Hanging around at ramp, it's hard to force the issue. Elsewhere, we've got A big default here from G2. They found an opener on towards Nico. JKS is all the way up mid, and he's been unspotted here.
Oh, he finds it just about. You can see the concerns in other directions. And they don't know what Source, now they know where Sourcel is. He's got so much to do. He needs to try and stay alive for it. Seems to rotate a big swing, and Nico will deal with him. In the meantime, JKS has been eliminated. Alex has some angles, but he is blind. Getting there eventually. Down goes Nico as well as Hooksy. Such a back and forth. Monacy in the clutch now with 47 seconds. Lurking in the smoke. Movistar trying to move together. Oh, that's such a fast one. Down goes Alex. And of course, Monacy gets both of them. They couldn't trade the frag. And that is worst case scenario versus Monacy.
Oh, this contact play could be scary here. Sourcel will come back to B, but he's not ready for them to be so far up. Marpos trying to plug the gap. Not onto the bomb site yet, but he will just concede that control. He will allow them to get that bomb into position. Finally flash in to help him. The Hunter's there for the trade. Hooksy arrives from the site. And Nico comes through on that lurk on mid. Everyone activating for G2.
50 seconds on the clock. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
That's a great result for Nico. I was about to say, we want to be looking for some initial frags soon. That is a great way to do it. Heading towards B after those kills on A. They've been expecting the rotation. The CTs are still here, however, but they are empty-handed at present. And they will leave empty-handed as G2 make it to 14. The CTs are somewhat blind to information. Mopos is being active, but in the meantime, we've got blind players on the A-bomb site as well. Davy G still dancing, absolutely decapitated by Nico. That's the end of the round as far as Movistar are concerned.
Just forcing the CT to look away for a split second, and boom, they get the opener, and they didn't show any signs of slowing down. Nico, oh, he's even going to clear the corner. Mopos thought he was being a cheeky little sausage in the backside. Nico says no. They're just going to keep hunting. I mean, they're so rich. Why not? Try and take everything away from Movistar Riders. Hunter will trade. I think Martinez might be okay on this AWP. AKS coming from above. Ooh, Flash even comes in. Martinez, oh, he's in trouble. JKS takes everything away from them.
The G2 are really on a tear on their T side at the moment. Sourcel forced from his angle. Davy G put in an awkward situation as well. Through they go though. Good for 3 frags. Not shy to be aggressive, Movistar, dodging the AWP and Monacy somehow. Can't be passive versus G2. You've got to pick the right time if you want to be aggressive. Monacy still looking for something. Davy G will give him what he's looking for. Down to a 2-on-2. Monacy has to control the bomb though. Alex is going to continue to push forward. But Monacy takes nothing for granted. Doesn't see him around the smoke, and that means the bomb has been lost.
And Nico even get that bomb down at this point. It's a question. Starting to sneak in. Alex is committed in the open. That's a one-tap. But the time for Nico surely too far gone. He can't get back to the B site in time. And so Movistar Riders finally have their first CT round on these ramp fights. If he gets that opener, it'll make a massive difference. But there are 4 CTs here. It's not going to stop Nico from dishing out the damage, though. Davy G down to half, and oh, JKS has just lurked up mid again. It was wide open, and that might lock Movistar Riders out. How the hell do you get back into this B bomb site?
No more saving to be done either. And Nico is your lurker. FAMAS versus an AK, and Alex has got a really bad angle for this. Oh, sees the arm, Nico, and he deals with it as he needs to. 3 remain then for Movistar as they try to hold on for dear life before they get pushed off the side of the building. The smoke up as well. They've got the kits, but how do they make it through this smoke? Surely they don't. Mopos trying to run distraction. Davy G running around the side. That bomb is so far ticked already. Martinez, the last one, but he can't stop them. 16 for G2, then as they take Vertigo away from Movistar Riders.
Oh, what a performance from G2, looking so good here to start things off. Still more CS to come. It's oftentimes Hunter calling these pistol rounds for G2, and he might be calling them into a stack right now, as this top mid position is about to be a bloodbath.
Full commitment, G2 are here in the numbers, but they're all bunched up together, and Sorcel trying to desperately get a reload in as they close down his position. Mopoz in a 1 versus 2, pistol in each hand. Wondering if anybody is behind that wall. Back of the head and dead. JKS will finish off the round for G2. Quick spot from Martinez, and his position is lost. I don't know if G2 can identify an ult from that. G on the crate. Will get Hooks at the very least, but traded by Hunter. That's a strong position. Long has been lost. You can see Mopoz is smoked out of the arch area. And they come in now to try and split the site, but where's the short player? m0NESY still lurking towards top mid at present. Martinez defending for dear life. The bomb's been lost beyond the smoke grenade there. 25 seconds as m0NESY just tries to show some flesh, trying to invite the CTs to give him some information. But things will get more desperate now. JKS creeping forward. Martinez drops m0NESY. Barrel spotted by JKS in a 1 versus 3. Instant trade from Sorcel, and Movistar are on the board.
Looks like he should get it with this MP9. Oh, response from G2 into top mid, though. A nice shot from Martinez.
Plenty of sound cues for Movistar as well. Can they get some kind of crossfire? You can see the very far back position on the balcony will go swimmingly then for Movistar as Nico finds himself in a 1 versus 5. How on earth does he isolate the fights? He can't even see anything right now. You see Sorcel putting out a pistol. Not going to reload. He knows could be a threat in the smoke. Really nice play from him. There's a lineup for the boys and girls at home. Look at the junk that's been left towards B. It's a jumble sale over there, but Mopoz goes down for free again. The early aggression from Nico. He is hungry for it.
Feel like you either have to give it up or try and fight for it and likely go down a man. Nico wasn't blinded in that round, and now JKS picks up 2 over in the apartments. Nothing that Movistar Riders can do here. They have been dismantled.
B bomb site to finish off the task. Always nice to win by elimination. There's that first one. Not sure where he thought he was going. And Nico will deny him the real estate. Some counter utility from Sorcel in that mid position. The HE for the spot as well. Doesn't quite connect from that bench area though. And here come those grenades flying into the pit. Davy takes one. He knows one's on the low ground, one's on the high. He's got mollies coming his way as well. 4 on 3 made 3. It's all equal now, but the rotation won't be as G2 have cleaned out a bomb site.
It's a great shot from Hooksy. Davy getting 2 kills you thought might be enough, but Sorcel goes down for free because of that shot. And the boost instantly spotted and denied. The nades, the shots, everything coming the way of Mopoz. That smoke might keep Alex safe here. Oh, careful. Okay, he is careful. G2 only saving with 1 player, but they've got decent cash.
And Mopoz could be in a lot of trouble as we see the execute come into that B bomb site. Trying to creep through the smoke. He will make it straight into the hands of Hooksy though. Is this a save for Movistar? So it's basically a 3 on X over towards B. So how many players will they end up losing here?
Oof. Got into position where winning that fight wins his team the round. JKS looking to lock them in from the apartments. I mean, look at how aggressive the G2 are hunting right now. They're trying to take absolutely everything away from Movistar Riders. No liberties. Drop out from the apartments will not go well for Hunter, but Martinez is trapped. Oh, don't knife him. No scope from Martinez. Oh baby!
My days!
A flying Nico.
Jesus! Psychological warfare. You think it's BM? No, this is how you make your... Oh, man, look at this hang time, dude.
Time.
Great CT positioning. Alex will be dropped though. There are more here to defend as they start to walk into a crossfire. Davy really needs something from this, but there's absolutely nothing to be had for Movistar. But Mopos now with 3 frags could be the difference maker. Indeed he will be. 13 seconds. Mopos playing lights out there, leaving JKS as the lurker on the wrong side of the map. 6 seconds, he's never going to get there in time. Mopos, the hero that Movistar needed. Denial of information. As I say that, Martinez had top mid, but now he's been smoked off. Sorcel's in trouble now. Martinez will deliver though. 5-on-3 for Movistar Riders. So far, so good, but Sorcel, he's wasted some of their time at the very least. There's only 2 plays remaining as well. Zukti has been dropped. Manasi then in the clutch once more. He's got the flicks as well. Smoke is up. Martinez on the side. Can he get the 1v1s once more? Up high is Manasi. Looking for Martinez, but he's done all he's going to do this time.
And Inferno is a pretty damn balanced map right now in terms of T and CT win percentages. Oh boy, Alex is down to 5 health. Oh, that was the apartment Smolly he must have ran through, and he just ran back into it.
Oh dear. This was their chance to break, their chance to head towards 7, but G2 gonna G2. Lightning fast frags. Look at a holding position as well. Xuxi just causes chaos elsewhere. Oh, this could be awkward for Manasi. I don't know how Davy G can hold the bomb in the middle of mid. Still super awkward, and Mopos is very far away. The molly into his angle really compromises what he can do, but have a look at Nico's position. Oh, he's gone through CT, and Mopos could get a multi-frag here, maybe. Hunter on the way. Strange just continues. There is time at the very least. Oh, he's spotted him. He's seen enough. The Brazilian butt lift leaves him too wide, and Mopos will be spotted and punished. How quickly will they go down mid? They can't go too fast, because you know G2, I've often got an angle. Although on this occasion, they might not. JKS is going to get popped. Alex drops on the bomb site. And Manasi's got the angles as well. 3-on-2 as Movistar continue forward. The jumping from Manasi is perfect. Look how he gets the information and what he does with it. 10 rounds at halftime for G2. Can this train be stopped? Find out after the break.
Molly out this close possession here as they move into B.
Got some sound cues. Yeah, indeed, they can hear that. Starting to press forward now, but Manasi's got an impressive angle and some impressive pistols as well. 3 frags for him. Sorcel is in a world of hurt as Nico finishes off the job. 16-8. Another pistol win for G2, strength to strength. But time's already running low. 35 seconds on the clock. Hunter seems to be the rotation man for the squad, dropping a smoke towards B at the very least. What is the next play then for Movistar? JKS is blind, but Manasi has really made things harder. JKS has got a smoke to play around, dropping the bomb carrier. Sorcel really needs to try and get a bomb plant here, but first he's got to find 2 frags. JKS will deny him as he moves to 16 kills as well.
Manasi trying to stay sticky on Banana over this smoke. Ooh, eventually finds the angle on the boost. Stuck around for it and got rewarded with the opener.
Mopos will be getting in the situ in the meantime. Hunter's dropped though by that graveyard position. So there's something here for Movistar Riders, and they have time as well. Retake grenades, and Manasi doesn't often miss, as Mopos can attest to. Then there were 3. Probably not imagine more players coming his way. 50 seconds on the clock as Nico has to play so defensively. JKS with an information flash, changing his position now. Last seen in the pit, spots Davy G, and there he goes. That'll open up long for the rotation for Xuxi. Nico from the side drops Sorcel. Martinez, the point of no return. Of course, JKS again to finish off the job.
Nice timing for Nico to drop back. Deciding to stick around. It's a dangerous position, but he's able to get away while blinded. And now Xuxi decides to take the fight. He is alone, though, as Nico has been dropped here. push coming into this B site, and Hooksy now has some assistance on the rotate, but it hasn't arrived in time. He goes down, bomb planted. Oh no, it's not planted. JKS gets 2 through the smoke. This guy is money.
The slow approach as the net closes. m0NESY punctures Sourcel, and G2 make it to match point.
I thought they had this. Damn. Oh, 2 through the smoke.
Has a lot more potential, but look at the instant proactivity from G2. Sourcel was still lurking, and they'll have to be careful about that, as m0NESY could be in some danger. Going down mid now as Sourcel looks to punish. He's made a step though, but m0NESY doesn't seem to have heard him. And Nico's been dropped in the meantime. Sourcel catching JKS at the very least. That's going to slow down the approach from G2. Their money's quite up and down actually, so Movistar could have some potential here. 10 rounds in a row is a tall order in the vacuum of this map, but they're making it doable. A little more doable, should I say. Making it doable might be strong.
Yeah. That's a shame. They didn't clear the corner.
Oh, he's got a kit.
Can he? Oh,
no. He's got a kit.
Oh, and a volley.
Oh, not like this. Is he got it? No, surely not. You see, he wants the highlight. You see how bad he wants the highlight. He's like, please, that could be on HLTV. And even the damage he did has caused considerable problems for Movistar. Halls pop incoming. Who's going to have position? m0NESY sees the lemmings dropping. Too quickly for him to fire a shot, though. JKS will elevate his position. Hunter lost in the meantime. There's the bomb for JKS. With 2, he will be traded, though. But it's still a man advantage for G2. Bomb getting planted now. Boost is here. Sourcel trying to deal with it. He's denied. Mopoz, last man standing, last man to fall. And of course, it's Nico to secure the round, the game, and the match for G2.
Business as usual for G2. They go ahead and take a very convincing map here on Inferno. Such a strong map for them, and what a start to the playoffs. Pretty much everything went according to plan.